y'all, welcome to my channel, or if you hung with me last time, welcome back to my channel. Y'all know nothing here goes the way it's planned. Nothing here is ever exactly perfect, and that's okay. The motto of this channel, I think, should be we watch and we don't judge. So I wanted to show you what I was in for this month. I am going to be changing this cover, and I'll explain more about that in a bit. But we'll go through this first. So, I adore this cover. This is a Gillio Compagna Epoca leather, and I'm almost positive that the color is anthracite. I purchased it pre-loved, so it does have a few markings here and there, but it's super smooth, and it's so soft, and it feels so good. My problem with it is that it's really snug. I mean, this popper, I'm having to struggle to clasp it, and I don't like that. I don't want to stress the leather. Also, I just received from Creative Tidbits on Etsy. Y'all know I love her for my inserts. I just received my inserts for 2026. They are exactly the same layout as what I've used in years past. I love them, but I'm going to need to put at least a few months worth in here because, you know, it's October. We're starting to plan for next year. I've got appointments that are being made for the beginning of the year. I'm going to need to put some of these in. There's no way that they're going to fit in here with it as full as it is right now. So I'll go over in a bit what I'm going to change into, but I think it'll have more room for me. So I received from Larisha the inserts. She's awesome though, because when she sends you the inserts, she always sends you a little happy gift. So she sent me a little thank you note, which I love, but on the back side of her thank you note is a dashboard. So I actually got two this time. I got this one, and then I got this one, which is beautiful. It'll be great in the spring. But on the back, it's got the 2025 and 2026 year at a glance. So that's definitely going in my planner for next year. So let's go over what this looks like, and then I'll go over what I'm moving into. So like I said, this is Gillio Compagna Epoca leather in what I think is anthracite. But it's a really beautiful dark gray. So at the beginning, I have a bookmark from Southernbelleplans that came in with this month's kit. I have a paper clip, and I don't remember where that came from because I've had it for so long. Sorry. I have some sticky notes in the back, and I think that's it up front. Yeah. I have my ribbon charm that I pulled the ribbons from my stash, and I attached it to a keychain. I talked about that last month. And then at the bottom, I have a beaded keychain from After the Storm Creations. She is on Facebook, and I will link her down below. She's got some great beaded things, and she's super sweet to work with. So in the front, I have my dashboard from southernbelleplans. When you purchase her kit, you receive downloadable dashboards that you can print in any way you want. So I just printed these out, and I put some washi tape on the side. This is a little sticker that I printed out. The image is from Pinterest. All I did was search for girl reading or girl planning or something. Anyway, so it's a sticker that I printed out from a label maker that I got on Amazon. I'll link it below for you. And then we move into monthlies. Now, here comes my first, oops, y'all see, this is a dashboard from Southernbelleplans, and I put it in backwards. Again, nothing goes right here, and that's okay. It's still really pretty, and actually when I flip it this way, I can see it in all its glory. So the first reason why I'm having issues with this planner, in addition to it being really, really snug, is that it's so tight that I can't put my tabs on the side. And I really like side tabs, so I had to move them to the top. I'm not loving that, so that's another reason why I'm going to be moving. So my monthly planners are in here. I've got my monthly calendar for this month. I have it marked with a black ribbon paperclip from Tailored Plan, and I will list her store down below as well. I have nothing so far for this month. Y'all know I have a hard time with my monthlies. I need to remember to come and put down the different things that have occurred so far, because today is the 12th. Yeah, so we're almost halfway through and I haven't put anything in here yet, but I will. I've got the monthlies for the rest of the year. Again, they're not decorated. They will be as we get to them. Then we come to the weeklies. This paperclip is from Coco Daisy Designs. Again, I have just one of Southern Belle Plan's digital dashboards printed out. I printed this on cardstock, and I put a little washi tape down here and one on the side. So last time I talked about the fact that I had to take the first 6 months of my calendar out. I try to keep my entire year calendar in here because sometimes I need to go back and see when certain things happened, and it's easier if I have it all with me in case I'm out of the house. However, it was just getting too big, and I knew that I would be getting next year's inserts in shortly. So I went ahead and made the decision to take them out. So currently I have July through the end of this year in here. And she's still pretty chunky, even with taking 6 months out. So anyway, so this is this month. Tabby at Southern Belle Plans. This is an absolutely gorgeous kit for this month. She does include some larger stickers even in her mini kit. And because of the way I plan, I don't really have a place to put them because I don't have dailies. So what I do is I put them in the middle of my inserts, and then I just cut it in half. It does take up some of the room on my days. I usually have plenty of room to put it in there. It's not something that I worry about. Very rarely are my days that filled, and if they were, I would just put a little sticky note over it. I don't have an issue with that. My planner is first and foremost functional, but at the same time, I love the stickers and the decorations and all the extra things that come on it because I am extra like guacamole. And if there's a chance that I can add some charms or some ribbons or some glitter in here, I'm going to do that. So that includes the stickers that comes in it. Give me just a second. Okay. So, again, I just put some washi tape at the tops and bottoms and included some of her stickers. I will go back and fill in some more if I want to. If I don't, I won't. This was last week. This is this coming week. The weekly marker is from type A for Alexa. This week looks really empty. That's because my husband and I have not synced our calendars yet. So once we do that, I'll find out what's on his schedule. We'll go back and make sure that I have everything down for him, for my daughter, for myself. We'll put everything in here. Y'all can see some of my daughter's in purple because everything is color-coded. And we'll fill up this week as soon as he and I get together. That'll be this evening, and go over what the week holds for us. So you can see this is next week. Again, I did the same thing with the sticker, put it in the middle. Sometimes it's not exactly in the middle. That's okay. Sometimes I'm a little off on the edge. It doesn't bother me. I don't have to be perfect in my planner. This one you can see is quite a bit off. Again, it doesn't bother me. My planner is for me first and foremost, and this is a hobby that I enjoy. So as long as I enjoy it, I'm going to continue to do it. This is the rest of this year. It is plentiful of appointments and things that we have going on. It is not decorated at all yet. It will be. So after my weeklies and my monthlies, then we move into tracking. Again, another one of Tabby's digital dashboards. In tracking, like I mentioned last time, I am chronically ill. So I've got a piece of paper in here that's maladies and medicines. And if you want to know where I got this from, I don't honestly know. I think it was inserts that came in one of the old Michaels ring planners that they sold, and I just scavenged the inserts. So it works really well. Next year I'll have to come up with something different, but this works very well for listing everything that's happened throughout the year, so I know what happened when. Then I've got my weight loss tracker in here. I have my symptoms tracker. Yes, I need to update it. On this channel, we watch and we don't judge. So I will update it probably this evening when my husband and I are syncing calendars. Then I've got my wish list. I've got some bill trackers in here just to keep track of those. I've got some coupon codes, and then we move to my to be read section. How cute is that? Okay, so I've been a reader for a long time. And honestly, a TBR list is something that's pretty new to me. I'm usually a mood reader, but as I've been scrolling, as I talk to friends, I get all these different recommendations, and I wasn't keeping up with them. So I decided to start a to be read list. Currently, it is this thick. Yes, I'm aware it's a little crazy, but I will never run out of books to read. And there's that. Lately, I have started putting books that I own that I feel like I should read sooner than the rest of these on Post-it notes. So I have all of these, and I have all of these. So yeah, I'm set for a while. My to be read list, I'm not particular about what I put it on. This first one is actually from Mama Gracie Plans. My understanding is she made this particular version of this to be read list for Beverly Plans, and Beverly sent this to me because she was no longer using this particular one at that time. I actually really love this, and I will probably go and purchase her digital file for printing out. But I also have just checklists. I've got, these are to-do lists from, I think, Keychain Plans. I have some in here from Day Runner. So y'all know how long ago that was. So I'll use up what I have. But then I think I am going to do the Mama Gracie Plans one. So after my to be read section, then I have my notes section. So just set up exactly like it was last time. At the beginning, I have some blank sheets for those real quick notes that I need to do. Then we are planning a relocation, so I've got some notes to do with that. This is my medicine tracker, so I know which medicines go in which little pill case. If you're older, you get it. Then each one of us in our family has a section. My husband, myself, and my daughter. My son is 30. He takes care of himself at this point. And then, so this is for each one of us to have a section to put our stuff in. Just like my to be read section, I'm not that particular about what paper I use here. I've got Filofax paper. I've got grid paper that I cut down. I've got, this is from a shopping list that came from Marshall's or TJ Maxx or one of those stores. I've got Mead paper that I cut down that's just plain old notebook paper. So again, if I've got it in my blank paper stash, I'm going to use it for this, because a lot of times the notes get written down and then trashed after I've done what needs to be done or taken care of that. So that works for me. Then I've got a card holder. This has different types of cards. It's got some credit cards, debit cards that I don't use as often. It's got some business cards. It's got appointment cards, just whatever I need I stick in here. I have an envelope that I can put receipts in until I can get them scanned in. Then I have some tabs that I've used in previous months so that when I need them again, I've got them right here. This is a J Creatives design insert. It is actually in a Franklin Covey compact size, but if you can see, it fits perfectly well in here, and it'll fit even better in the next cover I'm going to show you. On the back, I don't have anything in here yet. I just got it, and it was really pretty. So This is the card that came with this month's kit from Tabby at southernbelleplans. Got a little ghost patch in here along with my planner belongs to card. Some other important things in here. I have my pen. Y'all know I have a particular pen that I love. This is the Pentel Energel with the metal alloy body. So that's my favorite pen, and I've got it in a multiple of colors. There is nothing in this back pocket, which is kind of unusual for me, but that's okay. So that is this month's. Now, what am I switching into? I need something with more space. Y'all hear some rattling. So what I'm going to go into is a traveler's notebook. This one is from Planner Perfect. It's a B6 size. I do not know the name of this leather. She usually names all of her leathers after female names. I can see if I can find out what this is. If I do, I will put it in the description below as well. So when I use traveler's notebooks, I'm always in rings. Rings are what works for me. But thanks to some planner friends, I found out that I can use traveler's notebooks as well. This has all of these card slots. It's got a couple of pockets here, and it's got this big old zipper pocket right here. So it's got lots of room for me. Plus, because it has this elastic closure, it can stretch. So I'm good to go with that. So sometimes when I use traveler's notebooks, I will make holes in the actual spine. This is a ring mechanism that I bought off of Amazon. I'll link it below so you know where to get it from. And it comes with 2 screws, and I'll put the screws in through the holes and secure it. It's not a permanent thing. I can always take the screws out and put it in a different planner. I'm not doing that with this one for a couple of reasons. One, I might want to rehome this at some point, and not everybody loves holes in the spine of their traveler's notebooks. And 2, Planner Perfect tends to have this extra leather piece on the inside, which makes the spine super thick. And I really don't feel like going through the energy and effort of putting the hole through the multiple layers, and I don't have to. So what I'm going to do with this one, I've got to make sure that that is all the way down. What I'm going to do with this one is show you how I put rings in a traveler's notebook when I don't feel like putting holes in it, or for some reason I can't. So what I do is I take the 2 left hand strings, and I'm going to go over at the top and back over at the middle. And then I'm going to go over again at the bottom. So I've got it like that. Then I take the 2 right hand strings and I do the exact same thing. I go over at the top, I cross in the middle, and then I go over again at the bottom. And I just shook y'all, sorry. So the problem is that clearly it's crooked, it's not lined up. Because of the strings, you're given a little bit of leeway, but once you get it in place, this is solid. It's not going to go anywhere. It is very secure. I'm not worried about the ring falling out. I mean, it's going to stay in there. So I can just open it up, put my inserts in as usual, and then use it as a ringed planner. So that is what I will be changing into. I may be in this next time y'all see me. I may not. I may change into another one. You never know. I love planners and I love purses, and I tend to change both of them up quite often. So you may not see me in the same planner cover a lot, but that's okay too. I am destashing a lot of covers, and I will be listing them over on Instagram. So if you don't follow me there, make sure you are if you're interested. And I think that's about it for this time, guys. I appreciate you sticking with me if you did. If you liked this and you'd like to see more, make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Have a wonderful week.